Hey guys, it's Nicole. I have another new nail tutorial for you. This one is for toes and it's a pretty simple one. You need 3 nail polishes for it. This is the finished look, and now let's get started. Start by painting your nails a metallic blue. I use this one called Beach Bum and it's by Essie. Do 2 coats and then paint your big toe a white, and this one is called Superstar by Pure Ice. And 2 coats for the white as well. Once you're done, you're gonna take some rhinestones. These ones are by Sally Hansen and they come in a package of 3. You also get gold and black. These ones are the clear ones. I poured a few of them into the lid of the container, the packaging that they come with, I should say. You're going to take a clear coat. This one is Sally Hansen Mega Shine, and just put a little bit of the coat on the bottom of your toenails just to make it a little bit tacky so that the rhinestone will stick. I do this one at a time just so the nail polish doesn't dry. And use some tweezers and pick up a rhinestone and place it on the bottom of your toenail in the middle. And just push it down with the tips of your tweezers. Okay, I'm gonna do this to the rest of my toes using the same method. Okay guys, now that we have the rhinestones on, we're gonna put a clear coat over top just to set them and seal the rhinestone in. It's the same one that I used to put the rhinestones on. Just give it a real quick coat. I like to put a lot here to make sure that they will stay. And then we're gonna move on to the flowers on the big toe. Okay, now I'm gonna put a dab of blue nail polish, the same one you use for your toes, onto a piece of paper. You can use anything, a plastic Ziploc bag or plastic wrap. Paper is just what I had on hand. Take a small nail art brush, dip your brush in. You want to coat it really good, but you don't want it to be really covered, but like that. Then you're gonna draw a petal onto the bottom right of your nail. Go alongside between the nail bed and the skin. Just paint it on like that. And then you're gonna do another one. On the other side, on the left. A little more blue there. Just like that. And then you're gonna do one in the middle. I'm just gonna make this other petal a little pointier. Like that, and put a little more blue on the middle petal. Okay, now we're gonna let that dry and make the petals on the top. Re-dip your brush as much as you need. This one is only 2 petals, so I'm gonna start from the top left corner and I'm gonna just make 1 petal. And then I'm gonna make the second petal. A little bit more blue. And now I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, once it's dry, you're going to clean your nail brush off with a cotton pad soaked in nail polish remover. And then you're gonna put a dot of black nail polish on your paper. This one is Licorice by Essie. Dip your brush in. You want just a nice thin coat of the black because you're going to be doing an outline. And you're gonna start with your first petal and just draw a thin black line on the outside of each petal. And then you're going to do the same to the top. Okay, once that's dried, you're going to put a clear coat over top of your whole toenail. And then you're going to take your rhinestones and place them in the middle of the top 2 petals. Push it down with the tips. And then in the middle of the 3 petals. Find the placement for it and then just push it down. Then let it dry a little bit and then you're gonna put a clear coat over it again just to seal in the rhinestones, make sure they stick. Okay guys, that's the finished look for the toes. Now we'll move on to the nails. That's the manicure design. Looks like that. So first, you're gonna paint your nails with a hot pink. Paint 4 of them pink and 1 of them black. I use the same black as in the toenail art. This one, the pink one, is Love's a Beach by China Glaze. And I did 2 coats of each nail polish. Let them dry. Now, I'm going to paint this nail of the middle finger half black. So I'm going to take a piece of tape and just cut it in half. Place it on on the left side of my nail. Since the left half on the left hand is covered in black, I'm going to cover the right side on the right hand in black. And just make sure you crease it and then really run your finger along the middle to make sure it's taped down. Then take your black. And I'm going to do 2 coats of this. Let it dry and then paint it again. And now we're going to do the dots on the black nail while we're waiting for it to dry. Oh my goodness, the tape is stuck to my hand. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to use my cuticle pusher to wipe some of this black off that I got on the sides. And later when it dries, I'll take a nail art brush and dip it in nail polish remover and wipe all that excess off there. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a dab of the white nail polish that I used earlier for the toenail art and put that on that same white paper. And I'm going to take a small dotting tool like that. This one has a really small end and then a larger end. I'm going to use the larger end. Dip it in. You want it to be covered but not super covered because it'll leave too big of a dot. Start with your dots in the middle. I start at the very bottom and I'm going to make 4 dots. What I do, if you want to bring the camera over here for a second, what I do is I dip it in the nail polish and then I dip it again on the paper just to make sure that I dab off any excess, and then I dab it onto my nail. I'm just gonna fix this middle one up here. Okay, Then I'm gonna go onto the sides and kind of go in between the dots that I created in the middle. Just like that. And do the same on this side. Like that. And now I'm going to let that dry and just wipe the nail tool off onto the cotton pad. Okay. Now I'll do a second coat of black on this nail. Once the second coat has dried, you can peel the tape off. And then I'm going to take some more tape and make 3 pieces off of this. Doesn't matter the size as long as the edges are fairly straight. I'm going to take the first piece and place it across my nail like that, leaving a little bit of room at the top to make the gold French tip. As much space as you would like. Don't forget to crease in the sides there and really rub it down where you're going to be painting, or in this case we're using a permanent marker. Do the same for your index and pinky fingers. Just like that. Oops, that might be a little too much. Okay, there we go. And just play around with your tape until you have it where you like it. Okay, I'm taking a Sharpie in gold and I'm gonna just color in the tips. And if you get any on your thumb or your skin like I did, you just take an alcohol swab or a Q-tip dipped in alcohol and it'll wipe right off. Really make sure you let the Sharpie dry before you put a clear coat over top because it will smear. Okay, now I'm gonna put some clear nail polish in the center of the bottom of my nails, the pink ones, and I'm gonna apply the black rhinestones from that same kit. Pick it up with your tweezers, drop it where you want it, and just push it down. Like that. I need it over. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do the same to these 2 nails and then cover them with a clear coat. Okay, now that that's done, I'm just going to start first unstick the tape. Then I'm going to start dotting onto the half pink, half black nail. I'm going to do 4 dots again. That, and then I'm gonna do 3 on the side. There. Now I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna add the gold rhinestones down the middle. Okay, now I'm gonna just paint down the middle with a clear coat and take those gold rhinestones, start at the very bottom, the middle, and press it down. Depending on how long your nail is, you're going to need about 5. Okay, and then you just put the next one directly in front of it. And then just keep going until you reach the top of your nail. Okay, I just finished and covered my nails with a clear coat. That is the finished look for the hands, and again the finished look for the toes. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.